My coworker Ethan was known for his temper. Everyone tried to avoid him because the smallest inconvenience would send him into a rage. If the coffee machine broke, he'd yell at the intern. If a client complained, he'd blame the entire team. His outbursts turned the office into a silent war zone, and somehow, our boss always let him get away with it. He was good at his job, that's what they said, so we all just swallowed our frustration and carried on. But I was getting tired of it, tired of watching everyone flinch whenever he entered the room, tired of staying quiet when he insulted people just to feel powerful. One day during a major client presentation, Ethan lost it again. The projector wasn't working, and instead of calmly fixing it, he threw the remote across the room and snapped at the technician in front of everyone. The client's face said it all. Embarrassment and disbelief. Later, our boss pulled me aside and said to please manage Ethan, since I was the calm one in the team. That was the last straw. I was done babysitting a grown man with anger issues. I decided if he wanted to play games, I'd flip the board, so I started small. I began documenting every single outburst, every message where he blamed others, every meeting where he raised his voice. I quietly kept a file. Then one afternoon, he lost his temper again, accusing me of sending the wrong report when it was actually his mistake. I didn't argue. I just said sure, let's go over the file together in front of the boss. I opened my folder and showed weeks of evidence, emails, timestamps, even witness notes from HR meetings. The room went silent. Ethan's face drained of color. He tried to defend himself, but the more he spoke, the worse it got. He had trapped himself in his own pattern. Our boss finally saw what the rest of us had been living through and told him to take a leave until further notice. Word spread fast around the office. The man who once ruled with tantrums was suddenly powerless. A week later, he came back quieter, softer, avoiding eye contact with everyone. No one cheered, no one mocked him, but everyone noticed the shift. His authority was gone, replaced by a quiet respect for peace. The funny thing was productivity went up, laughter returned to the office, and people actually stayed late because they wanted to, not because they were scared. As for me, I didn't gloat. I just sat at my desk, doing my job, knowing I hadn't destroyed him. I had simply flipped the switch and made the light of truth shine a little brighter in our office.